from these, I would say from these stratocumulus clouds. Actually, I would say stratus, but it's actually stratocumulus, considering its lake effect. No grapple, but you can see how they're floating down, just lightly floating down. There's no grapple. These are actual snowflakes coming down. Definitely not convective, because it's a very light wind. The temperature difference between the lake and the air temperature is not that great, but it's just enough that there is lake effect snow. Even though temperatures are right around 30, and the lake temperature is in the low, in the mid 30s, that is just enough of a temperature difference, just 5 degrees, because it's humid outside, for there to be some lake effect. So right here, look, how much snow do we have here? We have about 4.5 inches, but keep in mind, this is a wet snow. It was dry earlier, but it definitely got a little more warmer, closer to freezing, so the snow kind of compacted a little bit, enough to make snowballs. I'm gonna throw one right now, see how far I can hurl it. And here's my friend Billie right here. Hello. Big SU fan. Big SU fan. She loves snow. Big fan of snow. So, Billie, how much do you like the snow?
I like it a lot, and it makes me proud to be from upstate in central New York in the Catskill Mountain region of the state of New York, too. Go Cuse!
Right. So, Billie, I heard that we're going to get some more snow tonight. Are you excited?
Definitely. If you're born and raised in central New York and upstate New York and the Catskill Mountains, snow is what you get at this time of year. So, let's go orange!
Nice. All right. So, yeah, that's my friend Billie. We're from the same town. Well, she's from Oswego. I live there. So she's from the same town I'm currently living in, Oswego. City, actually. Oswego is a city, not a town. I keep on forgetting. It has a population, unfortunately, of Oswego is declining. But I do see a lot of potential in the city of Oswego to become a metropolitan area. There's a set of train tracks that go to Oswego. They could possibly have Amtrak go there and turn Oswego into a larger city. Maybe not to the level of Syracuse, but, 70, 80,000, why not? There's a lot of growth opportunities for the city of Oswego. There's a lot of empty space to build factories, to build office buildings. There's a lot of growth opportunities for Syracuse, including the fact that it has a pretty well-known bus service that serves not just the campus, but the rest of the city. The city of Oswego, the city itself, not the town of Oswego where I live. I live in the town of Oswego, which is on the west side of campus. The eastern part of campus is in the city of Oswego. So half of the campus is in the city. The other half, where most of the classes are, is actually in the town of Oswego. Different mayor, different structure, organizing, same zip code, but different jurisdiction. In the town of Oswego, the police jurisdiction is the Oswego County Sheriff's Office, so county sheriff. In the city of Oswego, it is the Oswego Police Department. Same with Syracuse. The jurisdiction here is city police. Outside of the city limits, if you're in like a smaller town and you don't have city police, it's your county sheriff's office. Like we have an Onondaga County Sheriff's Office. They also, I believe, have jurisdiction in the city of Syracuse, but I believe it's actually outside of the city of Syracuse. I'm not sure, because in New York City, we just have the New York City Police Department. We don't have sheriff's office. We don't have sheriffs. Billie, question. This is a political question. Geographical more so. In the city of Oswego, is it Oswego County? Is it Oswego sheriffs and Oswego police, or just Oswego police in the city of Oswego?
in the city of Oswego,
Yes.
you can have all three of the police agencies.
What three agencies?
The Oswego Police, Oswego Sheriff, State Troopers, and the campus police.
So it's four.
Four, but the campus police falls under state because they're also a state agency.
So same as the troopers.
Yes.
So it's basically troopers. So Oswego. So the Oswego. So the campus police are basically state troopers, in a way, sort of.
Yes.
But what about here in Syracuse?
Here in Syracuse, you have your state police, you have your sheriffs, and
No, in the city. I don't mean outside of the city.
in the city you have your sheriffs, police, and state troopers that all could patrol
Three.
in the city limits.
Wow.
But you can have all three pull you over at once, but only one of them is allowed to write you a ticket, as far as I know, in the state of New York. You can have, like, the sheriffs pull you over, then they could call more resources to come. It could be whoever's close by, state, police, federal if need to be.
Wow. So the feds, FBI.
No, Border Patrol.
Ah, because we're close to Canada.
Yes. If you speak Spanish or a foreign language that they don't have an officer that can speak that, they will send Border Patrol to
Interpret.
interpret.
Like, even if you're a citizen, they will send Border Patrol. Not ICE, Border Patrol.
Right.
Well, isn't ICE Border Patrol, or that's different?
They're both run under the same agency. Just let you know a little history about Syracuse. Syracuse is also known as the Salt City because Syracuse is built on a salt mine.
Do they still mine the salt here?
As far as I know, no, they do not.
Wow. Look at all these snowflakes coming down. Actually, it's not very cold out. It's actually, it's actually about 0 Celsius, 32 degrees Fahrenheit, which is actually above average for this time of year. Usually temperatures at this time of year are about 29, 30. It's about like a degree or two above average. In fact, look, see, it's all wet here because it's just above freezing right now. And the snow, that's normally, last night it was hard to make snowballs. Look at this. It's not falling apart in my hand. The reason for this is there's a lot of moisture in the snow right now, so the snow got a little compacted. Even though temperatures were mostly below the freezing point, the sun actually caused a little bit of melting, so it kind of got a little compacted. See? Can you record me throwing snowballs?
Welcome to Destiny USA. The Wiki Fun Pass now available to
Are you ready? You go back in.
That's scary. What is that? What is that, Billy? That announcement thingy. Thank you. Actually, I still want to film. I'm still, Billy. Yeah.
Ah.
Huh?
I want to walk around a little bit and say.
Yeah, I just want to film a little more. Yeah, so there's going to be a couple inches of snow. Oh, yeah, and there's a stream going on about the Greece earthquake swarm. Yeah, there's also some magmatic uplift at Santorini, but that's not because of the earthquake swarm. That's separate. That has been ongoing since June. And the earthquake swarm is in a tectonic area, not in a volcanic area. But there is some concern that the shaking could disrupt and agitate the magma chamber, which could release more gas and pressure into the conduit, which could increase the inflation. And if there's enough magma intrusion, that could eventually trigger a rupture, which could lead to an eruption. But in order for that threshold to be met, you would have to have over 70 million cubic meters of magma. And right now it's only 7 million. And in 2011, it was closer to 40 million cubic kilometers. So Very small intrusion, no rupture likely. Even if you get to 40, 50 cubic meters, 40 to 50 million cubic meters, it's still not enough. So, and this intrusion has been ongoing since June. So we have a long way to go before we are talking about any sort of an eruption. And even if you do reach that threshold of 70 million cubic kilometers, you're only looking at a small eruption from the lava dome itself, like what happened in 1950. Small ash plumes, some lava bombs being ejected, but only within the confines of the island of Nia Kamini. No danger to the residents in Santorini from that eruption. And that's still a very long time away. We're talking about months, years away. And most